In this video, I'll explain you the single most important reason that artists become wealthy. It's called network compounds. It's very similar to compound interest, the thing that all billionaires use to cultivate their wealth, but it's slightly different as well. Now, you've probably heard of compound interests, but just in case you haven't, let me explain you what it is with a beautiful riddle. Take a sheet of paper in your head. You don't have to actually take it, just in your fantasy. And let's assume for this riddle that the surface of the sheet of paper is very large. Now, what you want to do is you want to fold this piece of paper in two. And then you want to fold it in two again. And then you want to fold it into another 56 times. So in total, you folded it into 58 times. Now my question to you is, how thick is this pile of paper that you now have? Is it still approximately the size of a regular sheet of paper? Is it the size of a book? Is it perhaps a little bit thicker, like a phone book? Now if you want to think about this, you can rewind this and watch it again, but I'm just going to tell you the answer. The height of this pile of paper now, after 58 folds, equals the distance from here all the way to the sun. That's the power of compound interests. That's the power of exponentially increasing something, whether it's your wealth or a pile of paper. If you would have, let's say, $1 and you double it every single day for 58 days, after less than 2 months, you would be a multi-trillionaire, the richest man on this planet. This is compound interests. And so what can we learn from this? What does this mean in terms of making money as an artist? Well, it means that you have to stop increasing your wealth through addition by, for example, doing a job and then getting paid every single month, or by making an artwork and then selling an artwork. And what you have to start doing instead is multiplying the wealth that you have. Einstein said something like this: compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. He who understands it will make his dreams come true. He who doesn't will pay for those dreams. Now you probably already knew what compound interest was, but there is a problem with this that you didn't realize. And even if you did, you don't know the solution to it. The problem is that in Western society, if you have a machine that compounds your wealth, you will be paying taxes on that every single year. And so even if you have a machine in place that compounds over time, you will always be limited by another machine called the government, who take percentages from your machine or from your profits away. And what does that mean? Well, percentages means that they also have a compounding machine that just happens to be against your business. And so in reality, it's actually very hard to gain wealth through compound interest, through having that compounding machine. And the solution is something that artists are naturally very, very good at. They just don't use it enough. It's called network compounds. Now, what is it? Well, in the 21st century, we saw something very strange happening. The rise of the creator economy, where artists are building communities on platforms like YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and things like that. Now, the beautiful thing about these communities is that they also increase exponentially. They compound over time. You can double your audience. And the beautiful thing about this is that you can double your audience tax-free. And then after years of doubling your audience, at some moment when you have a product that you really want to sell that is completely in line with their desires, with their needs, with their problems, or a service or whatever it is, you can sell that and cash in once and pay taxes once. And so you can potentially double your audience 16 times and then pay taxes once. If you have a wealth compounding machine, however, in order to compound it 16 times, you will spend years and years and years. And every single year, you will be paying taxes. This is the power of the creator economy, and this is the power that artists have in the 21st century. And it's safe to say that there never has been a better time to be an artist than today. There never has been a better art business model than, for example, the YouTube business model, than, for example, the Instagram business model or the TikTok business model. I've linked a video that explains more about these amazing business models in the end screen and the description of this video. That said, get the hell out of here.